Back with you on Hitting Hard with Jon Chuckery on Locked On Sports Atlanta. Don't forget, go to our YouTube page. Just search in the bar, Locked On Sports Atlanta. Subscribe to the show. Be a part of our community. Rate us, review us, leave us a comment if you will. And also, too, check me out on my Twitter page. It's at JMCH316. Don't you love the Braves and Truist? Don't you love them? Not the baseball on the field. We get to watch them and they won the World Series, right? It's the business of the Braves and Truist and Liberty Media and all of these kinds of things, right? Now, after a banner year and sucking up as much absolute revenue as possibly could happen, we got a report from the Atlanta Journal-Constitution earlier today that said that the Atlanta Braves development arm is looking to build an office tower over by the Battery. And what it would be is it is a Truist financial center, okay, that they had agreed to long ago. That basically what this will be is, in reading through the article, is that Truist is going to relocate its security division headquarters from Buckhead, and it's going to move it over to what would be literally 300 feet from home plate, is what the statement said. Got it? You with me? Of course. What do we get? Okay. They want Cobb County and the taxpayers to help itself out. In a presentation to the Development Authority of Cobb County on Tuesday, representatives for the Braves and Truist said they would like to seek a 10-year property tax break to help finance the cost of this 250,000 square foot office tower that will overlook Truist Park. And it had those on the Cobb County board scratching their heads, as one Karen Hallisey, one board member, said, quote, "One of the things that I recall when the Battery and the park were built was the promise that the Braves would not come back and ask for additional abatements beyond what was already being provided to the ballpark. How does that fit into this coming in and the Braves basically asking for tax abatements on the property?" What were the Braves and officials? What was their response? Mike Plant, the president of the Braves development arm, said, quote, "Oh, no. We're not asking for the tax breaks. No. Truist is asking for the tax breaks. They want all of the tax breaks." Oh, okay. So the Braves own all of the land that's around the Battery and everything, right? What they're saying is that the Braves will lease this land to Truist during this arrangement, and they can build their building and this, that, and the other. What's funny about this whole thing, by the way, is the Braves are now also trying to throw out the idea that, and this is from a guy by the name of Clark Hungerford, who says that, well, the office would technically be outside of the 2 million square foot mixed use development that is known as the Battery. Quote, "The commitment, if I'm not mistaken, was for the Battery. And this piece of property that we're talking about, even though it's close, it's not the same piece of property." Now, that goes into direct opposition as to an April 6th news release about the project from the Braves that said that, quote, "Truist and the Braves Development Company announced new national headquarters for Truist Securities inside the Battery, Atlanta." These people can't get out of their own way and want every friggin' tax break imaginable. This whole thing sounds like, do you remember the behind the music that they used to have on VH1? They had a behind the music that featured Vanilla Ice, okay? And it showed a clip from an interview from Vanilla Ice where they asked him on his hit Ice Ice Baby, had he sampled Under Pressure which was a song by Queen and David Bowie. Okay, you with me? He said in the interview, he goes, yeah, no. Our song sounds nothing like what their song sounds like. See, their song goes ding, dig a ding, 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 dig a ding, 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 ding. Our song goes ding, dig a ding, 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 dig a ding, 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 ding. See, it's totally different, he said. See how it's completely different? It's not the same. It's not the same at all. This is the Braves. Well, we're not really in the Battery that our press release says we're in the Battery. Well, we're not really asking for tax breaks. No, it's Truist that one. It's those guys. Those guys want the tax break, not the Braves. Well, we just own the land and we're going to lease it. They want the tax breaks. This is ridiculous. Like how much of this stuff is when is enough? You fleece the taxpayers of Cobb County. You got this big, beautiful state. And look, I don't care what anybody says. Nobody can deny the Battery is a huge success. It's a great environment. It's a great park. It's a great area. Everything about the Battery is fantastic. But you did it on the backs of a bunch of taxpayers in Cobb County, and you helped fleece them. Now here we are a few years later, and a building that you knew was always going to be in the works, now you're coming in asking for a whole bunch more tax breaks to build a $200 million building. Am I wrong? Did the Braves not just pull in like $600 million from the Battery? Why do the Braves keep, well, I know why they keep going down this road, because they feel like that the people are suckers, right? I hope that there's a big backlash and a big push to not allow this thing to happen. Now, when talking about this, it said, quote, Truist has already announced the relocation, and when asked by the board, this is from the article, Truist has already announced the relocation when asked by the board about how the company will respond if the tax abatements were denied. A company official said that it was only, quote unquote, one factor that would determine the scope of the office project. It's $200 million. How much more tax breaks do we need? How many more buildings are the Cobb County taxpayers supposed to build around there? And how many more lies are the Braves going to throw out in this whole deal? Well, it's not us, it's Truist. Well, it's not in the Battery, but our press release says it's in the Battery. Okay. Makes your head spin in this whole thing. But this is business. And this is, we're seeing these, down in Miami, there's a big debate going on about tax funding a new soccer stadium down there. When does cities start holding these owners accountable and make them be the ones that come off the hip? You want this building. I don't care if it does benefit our city. Okay. I mean, we're going to provide different things and services and all that to you. But why do we have to be the ones that come in and foot the bill? Why do taxpayers have to be the ones that come in? If you're a Cobb County taxpayer and you just heard, by the way, Liberty Media is a publicly traded company. So you can go on their conference calls when they announce their revenues, and you can hear how much money that they're making through all of this. Why are the taxpayers the ones who have to keep picking up the burden for all this? Why are they the ones that have to keep taking it on the chin to satisfy? What does the securities about Truist have anything to do with the regular Cobb County taxpayer? And it's most of the jobs that are going to be created when you read through the article are jobs that are already here. It's literally relocating. There's like 1,000 jobs that are coming with this. Okay, like 600 of those jobs are already people that are here that they'll just reload from where they are out to Cobb County. So it's not like there's going to be this big economic boom to the area when you employ 400 or 500 people, for God's sakes. But they want all the money to fleece everybody for it. I mean, this thing is just, it's crazy and it's ridiculous. But this is what they think they can get away with. And unfortunately, the taxpayers may end up getting stuck with all of this. All right. We appreciate you being a part of the show today. Make Hitting Hard with Jon Chuckery your first listen every day. And we want your second listen nowadays. Listen to Atlanta ATL Day Ones with my guy Jarvis Davis and Tenitra Batiste. They speak to the heart and the city of Atlanta. Two friends talking about Hawks, Falcons, Braves, and the Georgia Bulldogs. Step into the conversation, stay a while. ATL Day Ones. It's part of Locked On Sports Atlanta. Free and available on YouTube and wherever you listen to podcasts. And don't forget, check us out on our podcast on the YouTube channel. Put in your browser Locked On Sports Atlanta. Review us. Give us a like there. Follow me on Twitter at JMCH316. We will be back with you tomorrow. It is Hitting Hard with Jon Chuckery on Locked On Sports Atlanta.